Okay, let's go. Well, I'm a little emotional today. And the reason why I'm a little emotional is I'm going to be interviewing a family of mine. And just before this interview started, we spoke about so many different things. So many different things. But I want to say good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers. You're here with, of course, your host, Jeffrey, and I'm going to be hosting today's Interact live stream. Due to popular demand, we've decided to bring back our bi-weekly Interact program, and I couldn't be more excited. Today we'll be featuring a creative, dynamic, and energetic young legend who I know you'll truly enjoy hearing from. Without further ado, our special guest today is the intelligent and courageous Charna Wong Simon. Good afternoon, Charna. How you doing?
Good afternoon. I'm good.
I want to make sure everybody can hear you clear, so I want to hear you talking a little louder so that all the viewers can hear you.
Good afternoon, everybody listening.
Okay, great. I just told you a while ago that Charna is my family. And because of that, I know we're going to have a very great and interesting program.
Definitely.
That for sure. I want to start something with Charna. And I'm sure, of course, she can answer it because a while ago we were talking and she asked me, what are you going to ask me? Because I want to make sure that I can answer everything. I said, Charna, just take it easy. You're going to be so comfortable. The minute the show finishes, you're gonna shake my hand. I'm just kidding you. But the first thing I want to ask is something that most people ask young people that they see moving around. They ask them a simple question. Who you for? Who you for? They always ask you. I remember moving up and growing up in my days, the older people will see me and the first thing they'll ask, who you for? And I'm asking you that question. Who you for?
I belong to Hermita Phillips and Charna Oliver Wong. And Hermita Phillips is Elaine Richardson's daughter and Martin Phillips' daughter.
Okay. You see, we got it clear now. Hermita, that's my favorite cousin. Oh, sorry, I can't say that because the rest they're gonna get.
A lot.
Yeah, too much of them. And where were you born?
I was born and raised on St. Martin.
Born and raised on St. Martin.
Right here.
Okay, so you're not like some of us that went Curacao to live and Aruba to live, etc.
I branch out numerous of times, but there's no place like home.
Okay. So you went other places to live?
Yes. I went England back in 2011, and I tried to go to school over there, but after the 10-10-10 here in St. Martin, they decided that we no longer could come up there and get like school aid and stuff like that. So I would have to branch out in Holland.
But when you were in England, did they accept St. Martin's to go to school there? Because you said you had to come back to St. Martin.
At the time before, they was accepted. But after the 10-10-10, when they had the whole thing from here, they was not accepting. They was telling us that we would have to go to Holland.
Wow.
Yeah.
But any reason why?
Not really. I think they wasn't under the same thing.
St. Martin became a country
by itself,
within the kingdom. Yeah, exactly. But they were still within the kingdom. Yeah, I remember that very, very, very good. Yeah. I want to ask you some other questions, which is extremely important for the viewers to know. Now, you have children?
I have 5.
5 children.
Proud of her. Yes.
You know, we didn't get into where you are now because we're in a very luxurious place. Just luxurious. But we're going to talk about that just in a while from now, where we are and why we are here. Okay? The next thing I want to ask is school. Where did you go to school? So
in kindergarten, I went to MAC. I started MAC school up till 2nd grade. And then when I wanted to, when I went over to 3rd grade, I read my birth paper. And my birth paper was in Dutch. Couldn't understand a word.
Your birth paper was in Dutch?
And I went to my mother and I was like, I want to go to a Dutch school. Because how am I going to grow up and I can't understand my birth paper, my registration form, or anything, and when everything is Dutch?
Smart. Very smart. And you did go to Dutch school?
Yes, I did.
Which school
I went
you
to
went?
Genevieve de Weaver, graduated 11 years old, 6th grade. Then I went off to Sundial.
After? Okay. And you finished Sundial?
Yes, I did.
Good. I want to go to you and ask you, I want to know what was one of your fondest memories of when you were growing up? Let's say something that happened to you growing up in your childhood that you could remember, whether it was home, at the school, wherever it was.
The village.
What were your fondest memories that you would never forget?
The village.
The village. The carnival village?
No, the village.
The village of Melavision?
Yes. Like the elders. They say Tanti March, Tanti Polo, Tanti Rosenda, Lean, the village.
The village. So the village used to raise the children in those days?
Basically.
Because
Those are people I used to look up to. So.
Yeah. But you don't think that's something that we should bring back?
Yes. Yes.
How you expect for us to bring that back on? Charna?
It depends, because now this whole era is kind of different. Some people don't want you to speak to the children or say nothing to the children. I personally find like with the elders, it depends on who they is too. As long as they're good people or whatever, and they are for the children, you should leave other people enter the village.
Yeah, but my sister is a school teacher, and one of the things that she always say, hey, if you have a problem with one of the children, the first thing happens is the parents come to you and ask you, why did you reprimand my children? It was not like back in the old days.
Back in the old days where you don't see nothing. Well, for me, the first thing I just do is let the teacher do what they have to do. Let the teacher do what they have to do. At the end of the day is when you send your child to school or wherever you put your child, the child outside or whatever the case is, if you're not there, you at work or whatever, the people is going to be watching your children. So it's either you leave your children, listen to the village, or whatever happened to your children out there, happened to your children out there.
But you have 5 children, and they're in school for sure. And if they come home and say, hey, the teacher, I had a problem with the teacher, and I didn't like what they do to me, what would your response be?
I would want to find out exactly how it come about.
You'll go to the teacher?
Not at first, but I would ask my child what exactly happened. And if I find it not that serious, if it's not that serious, I'm not going to the teacher. The teacher handle her classroom. It's the teacher's classroom. If you don't want the teacher tell your children nothing, then keep your children at home. That's how I feel about it. So it's the teacher classroom. She do what she have to do in the classroom.
But you ever had a situation where you had to go to school? Never.
Never.
Wow.
No.
And your children never come
It
and
was
say,
never like me.
we got a problem.
It wasn't like me.
I don't like this teacher, blah, 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 blah.
I speak to my children before they leave. Every single day.
You teach them.
I speak to my children before they leave. You go to school, I send you to school to learn. Not to be in no kind of problems with people, not to be in a
No fighting. And
I ain't want to hear none of that. I ain't want to hear none of that.
Interesting.
Very.
Interesting. Growing up rather. All of us did something. We did. When I was growing up, we used to have people in the yard playing baseball, this, that, the other, because maybe we used to make sure after school we go and do certain things. Certain.
I used to play baseball.
I want to know where you were concerned. But what was your hobbies? The things that you liked.
Reading and writing.
Reading and writing.
Reading and writing. I used to like to write poems. I had like a book that I used to sit and write poems.
But you still read and write?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Something you like doing?
Yes. Everywhere I go, I reading.
Yeah, you know something. The library had a project, and one of the things they said in that project is that readers are leaders. Readers are leaders. I will never forget that project.
Okay.
Because I see sometimes on Facebook you would see different politicians and people in the community. They will go to the classroom and read to the class. I don't know if you ever saw that.
I saw it, but I never joined.
You never
I never
joined?
joined. Yeah. I never joined.
So if they ask you, you wouldn't join?
I would, definitely.
You would?
I would, yes.
Interesting. Yep. Okay, after completing school, what really did you do? What was the first thing you did? You finished Sunday at school, and now
I went to
you're
work.
looking around. You want to continue school, or you want now to look for a job?
I went to
Which
work
one?
first.
You went to
I went
work.
to work first because my plan, I finished school 16, so I wasn't able to branch off
Oh, okay.
one time. I had
Yeah.
to be 18.
Yeah.
So I had to work. Well, I worked from 16. I started the jewelry store. I went to work at a jewelry store, first job. Then I went off and worked for the Dr. Arundel office in Madison State, the lady.
Yeah.
I worked for her a couple months. And then after her, I went and I started to work for Le Grand Marché here in Kubokoy. Yeah. And then
Oh,
after
Kubokoy.
that, and then after that, I left and I went Holland.
But you went Holland for school or to work?
Also for school, but it's something I did completely wrong. Okay, so before I started Le Grand Marché, I went England first. That's when I found out that I have to go to Holland. So I came back. My aunt from England, she bought my ticket to go to Holland, and I ended up going there, but doing study financiering. I went here to do that. I got through, but I already had a ticket, so I left before them.
Before you get a study financing?
Yes, I
You
left
without it?
without them. So it was supposed to, like when they come up in Holland.
Oh, you mean a group of the people that
yes
was
so
going
like
to
how
Holland
the
for
group
school?
of the children
Yeah,
go,
they do it every year.
I was supposed to go with them.
Oh, with them. But you went before.
I already had a ticket, so I wanted to sit with
Okay.
them before they reach out.
Okay.
So I end up going before them. Yeah.
Okay. So you start looking around to see where you're going to go to school,
Exactly.
etc. And you knew where you were going to school?
Not really. I didn't get all of that information as yet, but I know I was I'd signed up to do marché.
You sent to
To do priest. Marché.
Manchester. So you went and did that.
I went up
Field.
there to do it,
Yeah.
but when the students came, I had already, how you say,
You done worked in already.
punk out.
You was
I already punk out. I had feel like
You
I
had
was
flunked
missing
already?
home. Yeah, I was missing home. Yeah.
so
Nobody
after you
explained-
felt After you felt you were missing home, you came back home or you stayed?
I came back home.
Wow.
And
So
then when I reached
what
here,
happened to your study financing?
When
Did
I
it come
reached
to
here
you?
a week after, I got the email that everything was there and where I was supposed to meet up, the school and everything, but I was already here, so I never answered.
You never answered it. But they didn't come looking for you? Very strange. Okay, so you did a jewelry store, you went Grand Marché, but and then you went to Holland.
I went to Holland.
You went to Holland for
then
school,
I came back.
you get homesick. So you decide, hey, I come back St. Martin. But come back St. Martin to do what? You didn't finish school in Holland.
I wasn't sure I was coming
to
back
do what?
to do.
So you just went to St. Martin and you didn't know what you come to do. Just want to be with your family
And my kids.
and your kids.
Yes. Because at that time I don't have 2 kids. Yeah. And when I was in Holland, I found out I was pregnant with a third. So all of that.
In Holland, you found out. So that make you say, hey, I'm going back to St. Martin because my children got a born in St. Martin.
It's not
That was the thing.
That wasn't the thing, but I just felt homesick, so I just wanted to come back. Yeah.
So when you got back to St. Martin, you with your family, what you decide? You say you're going to look for a job or something?
I started to work. Them times I went and I do training for the casino, and then I became a dealer.
Became a dealer.
I did dealing for 6 years.
Which casino?
I started I trained in Hollywood, and then I started working in Rouge Noir, and then I went to Princess Casino where I stayed there for the balance of the years.
Okay. So you did casino work for what?
6 years. Yes.
6 years. And after you decide, hey, I don't want to do casino
It
work no
wasn't
more.
done, no.
Where you
Somebody in
ended
the
up?
casino made me feel like I would not elevate. They told me I would be always recycled. They wouldn't keep me permanent.
But people always
at
tell
the
me-
time I was looking for a permanent job. When I was
you was
looking
not
for
permanent.
work, I wasn't.
So you were on a 6 months contract.
6 months, then
Short-term
a year,
contract.
then a next year. So every 3 contracts they will let you go, and then you
Yeah,
come back
come
after a
back.
couple months. Yeah,
Yeah. But they do that with a lot of people.
I know.
That's something that government trying to get rid of for a number of years. 6 months contract, short-term contract, because when you have that, you're not able to, let's say, go to the bank to get a loan, etc. It's not possible
That's true.
because you don't have a permanent job.
That's true.
So after you decide, okay, I finished with the casino, and now what?
I was ready to go back to England. So the day, the last day I had in the casino, I think I was collecting my partner hand. I collect my partner hand. I bought a ticket, left to Jamaica. I didn't say I quit, nothing. I just left.
You left to go to Jamaica. A reason why you picked
To
Jamaica?
see my family. My father's half Jamaican Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I went to Jamaica to see my rest family.
To your family.
And I wanted to speak to my grandfather to find out where did I get the Wong.
You know something? I played a song and I didn't understand why I was playing the song. But I like to work with the Holy Spirit. I like to work with my Heavenly Father. And when my Heavenly Father tells me something, I just do it because what I do in here, it's a mission, it's a ministry. And the song that I was playing, it says, from the start you were first. He loves you at your worst.
Best believe.
He'll do anything. A father. He shows you what love is. Saw your dreams before you did it. He'll give everything. He'll give everything. Like your Heavenly Father. So your Father will give everything just like your Heavenly Father. You know? And when I played that, I didn't realize that we were going into that. You went to Jamaica, you met your father, I'm sure you embrace him.
met him already.
You met him before.
I met him. Okay, so I didn't grow up with my father, but I met my father when I was 14.
You were 14.
Yeah.
That's when you went to Jamaica.
No, that was the first time I went to England.
Oh, he lived in England.
Yes, he lives in England.
Father is a important person in your life, you know. And when you ain't got a father, I don't have my father anymore, but I depend on my heavenly Father. He's the same thing.
That's why I depend on you. I have this thing that I always tell myself, when I walk by faith, not by sight.
Exactly. Exactly. But your father is important. And your earthly father is important, but your heavenly father is even more important.
Yep.
You know, he'll just guide you. And we're going to get into that just now. How he guide you to where you are.
That's
right,
true.
right
When you
now.
think of it.
Good. Now, we're going to go into something that is, and we get a little close to that. You went Jamaica, went back England.
The idea was from Jamaica, I was supposed to come back here and just fly out one time.
To
but
England.
it didn't happen like that.
Didn't happen. So you stayed somewhere.
Yeah.
So, what you did?
Work.
Work again.
Carrefour. As soon as I come back to
Carrefour.
Jamaica, I had a job with
Carrefour is Grand Marché.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started to work cashier at Carrefour.
Mean to say you was a good worker.
Best believe.
The fact that they take you back, it means you're a great worker. Yeah. People don't take back people just
any job I ever left, I never was fired from a job. I always walk away. And it depends how I feel in at a time. It depends how the people make me feel too. And I just walk. But I always make sure my work ethic is perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. We going into an important aspect now of your life. We are at a hotel all the way in Kupakoy.
Yes.
And here's where we're doing the live stream, Interact live stream. And I want to know what's your relationship with this company that is called Adonis. Company is a hotel. What's your relationship, and from when you started here, what year you started, why you started here? Because this is different than what you did before. You did Grand Marché, you did a casino, you did jewelry. Now you've gone into hotel industry, tourism industry. What caused that?
Okay, so when I came back from Jamaica and I started Carrefour, certain things I didn't like, so I was busy looking for a different job. And then I remember I spoke to a family member of mine and I asked, I just want a job. I don't want no money, I don't want no handouts, I just want a job. And I would prove myself.
So you don't care what kind of job?
I just want a job.
Okay.
I want a job, a decent job. A job that, I could have a career in. Nothing that they're going to recycle me and then after a couple of months I ain't got a job again. I want a job, a permanent job. And maybe like a month after working Carrefour, I got a call saying a new hotel was opening. That was back in 2020. The 6th of January, I came, I did my interview with my boss, and then the 7th, I was working.
7th of January?
Very next day, I was working.
How we just accept you later, after the interview?
And that same day, when I was coming down, I keep telling myself, like, walk by faith, not by sight, walk by faith. Like, this was my big leap because I was about to leave Carrefour without telling them either. Yeah.
But
So,
you had to tell them.
I just was like, walk by faith, not by sight. I still never told them. When they called me, asked me I'll come back, I just told them, no, I found a job.
Better job.
Better job. Yes. And when I started working here,
You know, sometimes when you're so good at what you do, and you tell a company you're leaving, the first thing they tell you, we're going to pay you better, don't worry. Some jobs tell you
something
that.
like that, but
So you decide, no, I'm going still. And you end up
I was the first employee here.
You ended up at Adonis
At
Hotel.
Adonis Hotel.
It had just built.
Just finished built, just open also. That day was the first opening, the 7th of January.
So you one of the first persons that started working at this hotel.
Yes.
One of the first.
Yes.
The first.
The first.
Oh.
It was me alone in the beginning as reception from 8 in the night to 8 in the morning until we start to finish our stuff.
So you say you was a receptionist. Okay, good. After a while, they started employing more people.
Yes. We started looking around. Then we had we started out with 2 receptionists, a breakfast person, and 3 cleaning ladies.
So you could have breakfast here
Yes, you
on the
can.
premises.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Whether you book, if you reserve it or not, you can still walk in and ask for breakfast.
I know now you are the manager of this place, general manager of Adonis Hotel. And I want to ask you, you ever dream about being a manager?
Yes.
You dreamt
When
it?
I was in a casino, I felt like I had more purpose. That wasn't my ending.
So you had a dream that one of these days
I
I'm
be
going
somebody
to
big, somebody
be
successful.
somebody successful.
Yes.
No.
I didn't know how it would have happened, but I did felt like I had more to give.
But what made you be what made you the person that you chose to be the manager?
To be honest, I think I was.
What you think?
I was the only one that sticked, and I made sure, like, even though anybody left or when things happened, I made sure that everything was running still. I made sure everything was 100. If I have to do the cleaning myself, I did it. Yes, I clean rooms. If I have to do the breakfast, I do it. Reception. So when I started, it was reception multitask. So multitask, which meaning you do everything else. So I just fit in everywhere.
But how many people you had under you then?
In the beginning,
Working, yeah. But when you become the manager, how many
8.
persons were under you?
8. I have a staff of 8,
You had a staff of 8,
including me is 9.
9. What would you say was, because you're working now since 2020 here, and now we're in
I became the
2025,
manager in, let me say, 2023.
23.
2023.
So that's 2
That
years.
was one of the toughest
2 years ago.
years. One of the toughest years and one of the rewarding years. Yeah, 2023.
I was just going to ask you that. What do you think your accomplishments were? In those 2 years you worked as a manager, what was your biggest accomplishment according to you?
You mean for the
Something
hotel
you
or
did
with myself?
with the hotel.
Okay, I could say I got more companies to book with the hotel. Just in case if anything stopped working or whatever, I made sure like everything was up and running. Yeah, and the staff, I made sure my staff was always here. Make sure they're comfortable. Before I had staff where they was leaving or doing stuff different, but these had no problem with.
Yeah, but when somebody come here to work, who are the ones that train them? Because I'm sure some people come here to work, they don't want to sign the hotel
If
industry.
not me,
Who do the training?
If not me, then I have my other receptionists. It depends which part you're working. If you're working housekeeping, if you're doing reception, if you're doing kitchen, depending where you're working.
But you see why it's good to start from the bottom? Because you understand everything.
Yes.
So
And
you're able to train
it's something-
anybody that comes.
It's something I didn't understand when Lean used to tell me when I was growing up.
Who told you?
Lean, my grandmother.
Okay, grandmother.
Something she used to tell me growing up. She used to
Dandy.
say, don't matter what it is, do it.
Oh.
No matter what kind of job it is, you start from somewhere.
So one of your accomplishments were the fact that you made sure
kept
all
this
your
place running.
yeah, you kept it running.
Up and running.
Doesn't matter how much people you had, you continue to
even if I was by myself.
run the place.
Even if I was by myself.
But what about the owner? Because I'm not hearing anything about the owner.
He don't live on the island.
He don't live on the
And he's
island.
a great boss. Yeah. Like I never had a boss
But he
like
don't.
that before.
But he don't keep in touch with you and tell, hey, how things going?
Yes, he does. Always.
He keeps in touch with you.
Yes, he does.
Great. What about challenges? Just now we were talking about something. We spoke about, and I'll go over that with you. We spoke about legends. And you asked me the question, Charna, why you choose me to be a legend? What you see in me? No, I didn't see it to you. It's what you do. Make you a legend, not me.
I can tell you something.
I have nothing to do with you becoming a legend for Interact. I have to do with what you do. You know? And I'll give you a little idea of what a legend is. And then you're going to understand exactly where I'm coming from. A legend is someone who leaves behind an unforgettable impression on others. So whatever you do for those persons, they will never forget you.
Everywhere I go, nobody will never forget me.
That's a legend. That's a legend. And then they touch lives. And they are remembered. They are cherished. People love them. They're cherished. That's a legend. You can be good at what you do. But if you're not remembered and cherished, some people walk certain places and people never remember them.
True.
Because they didn't treat them right.
True.
They didn't treat them well. So once they leave that place, they never forget them. That's not a legend. That's not a legend. And then you don't have to be famous or anything because some people don't know who Charna.
I know, because I always stay in the back.
People gonna know who Charna today, but some people don't know who Charna.
I always stay in the back.
Yeah, but today I bring you in the front.
As usual.
I bring you in the front because of who you are and what you can do and what you have done in the past. And we're gonna talk about all those things. And then it's becoming becoming a legend means finding your particular role, your calling. And then once you find your calling, you follow it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a legend. Follow your calling. Right now, what you're doing, Charna, you're following your calling. I know you love what you do.
I do.
It's just like what I do in here. You see what I do here?
And you know, in the beginning, I didn't say no. I would have been loving what I did. I didn't understand because in the beginning, when I was growing up, I was thinking to do nursing. Because that's what I see all my aunts do.
Yeah, that's
nursing.
true. Yep.
And then I was like, okay, no, go police.
Go where?
Police, do something different.
Priest?
Police.
Oh, police, yeah.
Yes, that's why I went Holland.
Yeah, sure.
Do that.
Massachusetts.
Yeah. Then when that didn't work out, I was like, okay, I need to do something different. But I just know that I like helping people. I like helping people. It brings me calm, peace. I like to treat people the way I would want to be treated. So when I came here and I started, at first I was very like quiet. I was nervous to talk to people, but after I started to speak, I felt calm. And now I'm just comfortable.
I can see that. Very comfortable.
Very.
Yeah, I can see that. You see, you have 8 staff under you. Mm-hmm. I want to ask you something that is important because I was telling you a while ago before we started. I said a legend doesn't mean that you're perfect.
Exactly.
A legend has flaws. Like everybody else, legends have flaws. But I want to know what were some of your challenges because back in 2020 when you started here, you know we had COVID. The whole world had it. Mm-hmm. How you were able to manage to keep this place running with COVID, because all the hotels basically didn't have nobody, didn't have no guests because people couldn't fly.
Well, at
So
the time,
how you manage to get things running?
at the time, our hotel was used for one of the sites.
For one of the sites?
When
Of the
COVID
shelters?
patients, yes,
Okay.
at that time, and we had a job all through. So we never really closed.
You never closed.
Maybe after.
But planes wasn't coming in that time. Planes were coming in during COVID.
Not like that, but
That's
I
what
mean
I'm
the
saying.
people them from here,
Oh, Saran people.
and they had used the hotel, so we always was
As a
working.
shelter.
Yes. Yes. So we was working. I catch it. I was pregnant at the time.
And still came down here and work.
I came at work. Yes, I did.
The challenges. I just asked you about the challenges. What was your biggest challenge here? Working now from 2020, we now in 2025.
I had a lot of challenges.
What were your biggest challenge here that you could remember?
Staff was one. In the beginning, we didn't have like a structured staff. Everybody was doing what they want. So at the end of the day, I had to fix my role. Is either you're going to still be in a reception mentality, or you're going to up your game and have a supervisor manager mentality. So I had to change the way how I interact with staff, and then depending what going on in here, because we have many challenges. It's a hotel. We deal with challenges almost every day.
Everybody.
Yeah. So it's it's a lot. But once I can say like staff, depending what going on, if I have to fix something, if it's there to fix, because it's a French-owned hotel, everything in here is French. So not everything is on the Dutch side or whatever, so you have to find French side or you have to order and stuff. So that's one of my challenges also.
So anything that, let's say, damage or got destroyed in the bathrooms or wherever,
Yeah, you have
and
to-
the rooms,
You gotta run and look for that.
you gotta look for it on the front side
Yeah, French side or I have to order it.
or order it.
Yes,
That's a challenge.
very big.
It's a challenge. Wow. Yep, that's a challenge. I come into a very important thing, and we talk about that a lot. You said when you were here, you were pregnant, blah, 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 blah. And I listened to you very carefully. I want to know how you juggle family with work, because that I don't want to say. You have 5 children, you got a very big job here as a manager. How you get to spend time with your family?
Lucky for me, 3 of my kids are older, and my last 2, they doesn't give me much trouble like that. So they goes to school and everything, and after school I pick them up, so everything works within my timing. So I don't have to worry about not spending time. I finish at 4 p.m. Their school finish at 5. So by time 5 I'm home. I don't have to worry about not spending time with kids or whatever. I have time.
But when you go home, you leave somebody here though, to take care of
If I'm not home?
the hotel. No, when you go
When
home
I'm
for
home?
5 o'clock,
Yeah, I have reception too.
you have somebody here to
We're open
take over.
24/7. We're open 24/7. So after my shift 2:30, I'll have another reception coming in till 10:30, and then 10:30 I have the night audit until 8 a.m. the following day.
I want to know from you, Charna. You're a manager, and of course you have a vision of where you want to take this place. What is one of your vision that you have that you working on or planning to work on for this particular hotel? You just told me that the owner don't live here; he lives abroad. What is one of your vision to see in this particular hotel?
Well, right now we are busy working on updating everything. because you know it opened since 2020, so certain stuff need to be changed, certain things need to be updated. So that's what I'm busy working on, and my vision is that it's a very boutique and luxury place. I would just like to see a lot of people come in here, quiet, have fun. I just want to see more. We want to also do maybe next year, hopefully, we might fix up the kitchen better and maybe do lunch, dinner. So we
For locals as well?
locals, everybody welcome. Yeah. So we just
So what you want to do, a buffet or something like that?
So right now
Or just
breakfast is buffet style, but I would like to see like in the future like a dinner menu, a lunch menu, because we just have companies that just come with the guests, and sometimes they need lunch and dinner, and we don't have that right now in here. So I would like to do that in the future.
I would like to know from you, Charna. I remember the first time we came down here, it was extremely difficult to find. How do you market this place? That people can find this place, so they can come to this place and become a guest of this place, or they come from abroad and they don't know where they're going. Because even in terms of the road names, I don't see them. So I want to know from you, how do you market it? Do you have any marketing going on in different magazines, etc.?
Yes, we have different apps that we have. Adonis Hotel. We have our own site also that they could find it.
Your own website. But what about locals? They come here too?
Yes.
Local people?
Yes.
And they find it.
Of course. Sometimes they call and they ask like exactly where you located. I would tell them behind a trade winds. Or depending where it is, I would ask them like exactly where it is. So I would direct them better.
Yep. I understand it very, very well, because the first time it was difficult for us to find. I remember
located in Jordan Village, number 5.
Yeah, but that don't tell you nothing.
Kupukoi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not in the back here.
Not in the back, because it wasn't built up back then. Now it is.
Yeah. No, I asked you how you promote the hotel, and what is the capacity that you have in the high season? Do you have a full hotel, or sometimes it's not so full?
Late November, December, very full.
Hotel is full.
Especially weekends, we hardly have rooms.
Okay. Full to capacity?
Yes. You have 52 rooms.
52 rooms, yeah. And all are 2 bedrooms?
No. Every room have one single bed, one king size bed.
One king size bed?
Yes, in each room.
All rooms?
All rooms.
But that king size bed could hold 2 people?
2 or 3, maybe even 4.
But those are big beds.
Depending how you're sleeping.
Wow.
I slept on a queen size bed with my cousins, them, and it was 4 of us. So the king size, I believe, it could hold up a good bit of people.
I could imagine that. In the off season, you have the hotel full as well, or
Yes.
do you have less people in the off season?
Depending what days it is. If on the weekdays it doesn't really be that full, but on the weekends definitely.
On the weekends it's full. Okay. And which you said locals come here. I understand that. I've never heard about locals here, but I'm learning something new from you. However, I want to know, which countries do you get people from the most? Let's say England, Europe, France, Holland, St.
Bart's, Holland. We have a couple people from Brazil. We had Africans before. Yeah.
Wow.
Right now, recently, I've seen a lot of people maybe from St. Kitts, St. Lucia,
Caribbean.
Dominica. Yeah. Most of those people.
So they start to find out where Adonis hotel is. Who telling them this thing? Who telling them that? Is you telling them, Charna? Is you calling them and telling them, boy, we got Adonis hotel here. Come, you're going to get the
and
best
the staff
treatment.
ain't highty-tighty.
Huh?
The staff is down to earth. They
Down
ain't
to earth,
highty-
just like
they
you.
ain't highty-tighty. They willing
Just
to
like you.
Just like me. Yes, willing to.
But as you train them, Charna, so they gotta be like you. Yeah, they gotta be like you. You said it's 52 bedrooms, yeah. With a one king side there. Okay, good.
Size bed.
How do you compete with the bigger hotels? You know those big hotels, Maho, Seaview, and these big hotels. You don't compete with their guests because they're getting guests from the same place like you.
Understandable, but we don't compete.
You don't compete with them.
Because even if a guest say, okay,
So you have your
because we
people.
don't have no pool and like no.
Oh, you don't have the pool.
We ain't got no pool, we ain't got no fridge in rooms and stuff like that. It's mostly like
Yeah, but-
business wise.
Yeah, but people want a pool.
Understand.
People, guests want to
With us, I
go in a
remember when I
pool.
asked my boss the first time, what why we couldn't make the parking lot or the roof a pool, and he was like, it was either the parking or the pool, and he chose the parking, which I find was a great idea because they don't have much parking around here.
Exactly. Smart. Yeah.
So I ain't really worried about it.
So you see a lot of business people come here.
Business wise, yes.
Business-wise.
And it's have a beach right across the road here, not far from here, walkable.
So they can walk it.
Two different beaches. They have Rainbow Beach and they have Mulla Bay Beach. Walking distance.
Okay. Understood. During hurricane season, you in this hotel, you said this hotel is a shelter, you use it for during COVID. But during a hurricane, do you use it for the same thing?
No,
As a shelter?
no.
No?
We don't use that shelter. Because we don't already have people here. So if they want to come, they could rent a room.
They rent a room.
But it's not like a shelter.
But not for shelter.
And I
And
think
government
if-
never
with them,
ask you-
If they do, I think my boss.
But government never asks you, hey, we need this for shelter because it's strong, you got concrete and stuff like that
So far,
that can hold and can deal with hurricanes.
So far, no.
Never. But the workers, when hurricane passes, they don't decide, let's come here to shack up because
It depends
of the hurricane.
because from since it opened, we never had like a hurricane like that.
okay.
To say about shelter or to shack up or whatever. But my workers, if they don't feel safe at home, they could always
can come.
Of course. Of course.
Roberto just asked if he can get a weekend part-time job.
He keep asking, tell him come.
But then you have to leave government.
You see?
And
And I hope it could correspond
and the
with my
minister
time.
ain't gonna want that.
Tell him I hope it could correspond with my time. Yeah.
Okay. But you just tell him that. Okay. You believe, China, that you're gonna stay in this tourism industry, or you might afterwards say, hey, I wanna try something different after a while.
To be honest, I like it.
You love it.
I like helping people. I made a lot of new friends, new business
From all over the world.
all over the world. I even had someone who's like, "Come with me. You could do better over here." Yeah, but I like here.
You
I
like it.
here.
So you believe this is gonna be where you wanna stay,
As long as they open, yes.
as long as you open. Now, what about going to the next hotel?
Am I gonna be permanent?
I mean, if you're permanent.
If I'm permanent, no problem. But if I'm permanent, no. And it depends, because my boss is the first boss that I ever had that respects and he helps his staff, no matter what.
Good boss.
Very, very good.
Work very good with you.
Very. Yes. Yes. And that's the first time I ever see like
You know, one of the things is when you have a boss that treat you well, you're not going to leave so easy.
I ain't going nowhere.
You understand?
I know.
So if he treating you good, you won't stay. Just like a man like a woman, if the woman treating you good, you won't stay. You ain't going nowhere. You know, so I think when you speak about your boss, it tells me a lot. It tells me a lot about why you are here.
He treats us well.
Yeah, it tells me why you're here. Still.
Still.
Now why you here? Still.
Yeah, still.
Exactly. we coming out to the end of this whole thing, you know. Coming out to the end of it, and you look very comfortable.
Comfortable now, yes.
Very comfortable. People coming on and they're saying this, especially your cousin Roberto.
What is that?
He got a most to say. He said that he congratulate you.
Thank you.
Said you did a great job.
Thank you, thank you.
And I gotta give you a lot of respect. Like I told you just now, you are a legend. Some people don't know what a legend is. Some people hear me talking about legend. Now everybody it's a buzzword now in Samaritan. Legend. He doing this Interact Legend Award. Some people are going to be awarded that evening. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Because it's important to talk about this December 7th Interact Legend Award Gala ceremony. Because it's going to be a gala. So when it's a gala, you know what I mean, right?
I don't have my dress.
Exactly. You have a dress already. And some people call and telling me they got a dress already. And some people tell me they got tuxedo. Guys call me, tell me they got. I don't know where they're going with tuxedo.
Is that gala?
I just get it. But people, they're gonna come up because it's gonna be an extraordinary night for a lot of us. It's the first time that we're going to be doing something of this nature because I got this look from. You ever hear about the Grammy Awards?
Yeah.
The Grammy Awards, they just do singing. But what we do is interviews. You know, so the persons that, and we look at their humility, if they're service oriented, their character. You know, somebody came on and said that you're a lovely person.
Thank you.
You know, so they're listening to you. And we're going to be listening to people that have vision. You know, those are the people that are going to be looked at because we're choosing 10 significant people that is going to be awarded that evening. And then we have a poll going on. I don't know if you no, I think I spoke to you about the poll. Yeah, we have a poll going on, and this poll have all of the legends, and I wanted people to understand because people calling me, they're giving me names of people that they think should be a part of this whole legend award ceremony. But I'm telling them, no, it's just people that was on Interact. And the reason why I brought you on to this because I remember your Interact got
They got stopped abrupt.
Yeah, it got stopped abrupt, and they say, hey, let's bring back on Charna because she didn't get no great interview. She done a good interview.
And I keep telling
So I
you
said,
it's a good thing because at that time
you was not manager.
I wasn't a manager yet.
Yeah.
I was still working.
But you know who that is, did that?
God.
We gonna
You
talk.
gotta tell me that.
We gonna say
You
different.
gotta tell me that.
Your father.
I know.
Your father
You
did
walk by
that.
faith, not by sight.
Your father did that. Your heavenly father. Not your earthly one, like your heavenly father make sure that it happened this
Like
way.
that.
Yeah, it happened this way. You know, so I want to talk a little bit about the most popular person. Now, the most popular legend is not necessarily the most exceptional. Because the most popular, just telling you, people voting for you. They like you to vote for
They
you.
like you to vote for you.
But it doesn't say anything. We got 120 something people, 124, which is a lot of people. And they're going to be treated exceptional that day. They're going to get some good treatment from the staff of Marriott. You know where Marriott is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Western used to be.
Where Western used to be. And they're going to be treated phenomenal, royal treatment. They're going to be getting so. All the people that was on Interact Livestream, I'm just urging them to come out and be a part of this ceremony, this event, which going to be something that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss that. We have a program. My brother even is the one that's going to be MCing part of the show, and then we're going to have somebody else that is going to be giving out the awards. Okay. Nobody know who the person is going to be that is going to get awarded, because we're going to do like the Grammy Awards where the person's name is going to be an envelope, and they're going to give it to the person that is giving the awards, and they themselves not going to know when they open up. Then they're going to know, they're going to find out who that person is going to be, whether it's going to be whoever. Some people think that it's going to be them, but they might get a surprise. So I just telling you, everybody come prepared in case, because we want to do a little, I don't know if you realize that, Charna, but I'm doing a little minute clip of all the legends. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah. So let's say this clip here, I'm going to put a little minute clip of something that I find was interesting, and that people, I think, liked, that people could say, hey, that person is a legend. So the legendary part of it, I'm taking out and then putting it on that people would see. Because people have a tendency of not wanting to look at long interviews. But there is people that are going to look at a minute. Oh, that minute. And the minute interviews, they get much more people looking at them. I realize that. So we're going to be doing that as well. We're going to have people singing also, some gospel music, and also from some St. Martin music, like St. Martin is my home, that song. And then I have a song called St. Martin Will Live On, and these songs will be sung that particular evening. And then from 6 to 7, we're going to have the different media coming in, and they're going to be choosing which person they want to do an interview with. They're going to last maybe a minute or 2 or 3 minutes, and then they're going to choose somebody else or whatever. And that'll be from 6 to 7. Once 7 starts, then the program starts. Okay. Yeah, from 7 to 9 o'clock. So I just give a little rundown, a little snippet of the program, of what it's going to be. But an important thing also, two important things. We're going to have a slideshow with all of the posthumous legends, meaning legends that have passed on, but they were legends when they was alive. People like Claude Watty and Joseph Richardson and Raoul Illich, Reggie Pantoflet, Camille Bailey, Mervyn Scott, all these people that maybe you might not know. But when you see them that day, Godfrey Richardson, all these people are people that Mother Richardson, Dr. Petit.
Dr. Petit died?
No, Dr. Petit father. No, not Dr. Petit. Okay. Dr. Petit is one of the nominees that was on this program. He's one of the candidates. Okay. But his father was a doctor as well, and he's one of the past legends. Okay. No. Dr. Petit is okay. So we're gonna have a lot of these past legends that we're going to be showing people. People might not know who they are, but they're gonna have their names under them, etc. So you're gonna get to know, especially younger people. And I'm going with the different schools, for schools to send their young people to the ceremony, so they will get to know people who have built this country, who contributed to this country, built it to what it is today, but they have passed on, and we gotta acknowledge them as well, because we have the living legends, which is you guys that are living, but we have past legends as well, so we want to also acknowledge those legends as well, okay? And their families, they plan to be there, so the place is going to be full. The next thing I want to say as well is persons who is not living legends, who's coming in for free. Other persons who come in, they have to pay $20 to come. Okay. They have to buy a ticket for $20. We have tickets now by Adolphus Richardson Place. I see that. I think you know where it is. Van Dorp and Van Dorp, etc. And those people have to pay $20. But if they don't have a ticket and they come without a ticket, then we go over to charge them $25. Okay. Another thing we have too that is going to be important. We're going to be having a donation box where people who, because a gala don't cost $20. A gala would cost you $75, $100 because gala is a high thing, a upty thing. So we decide, hey, we can bring something. People could just put in whatever they feel like putting in. It could be $1. It's going to be like the church where you come around asking for offering, but some people don't put in, and some people put in $1. So for that you could put in $1, $5, even if you want to put in $100. Okay. Even if you want to put in $200, because some guys that rich might come and say, hey, we want to support, and with our donation we want to help certain organizations. Because you got the White and Yellow Cross, for example, the Turning Point. You have also the mental health. All these particular organizations need help. So we're going to ask people to come out, help them, put in monies in the donation box so that we're able to help those particular places. Okay, and I think that's more or less what. Oh, another thing I want to thank. I want to thank Adonis, but Adonis only have Charna doing the live streams here. But we have different hotels that do the live streams for us. And I want to thank those hotels as well. Those hotels are actually TV Little Bay Beach Hotel. We do a lot of interviews there. We do a lot of interviews at Seaview Hotel. We do a lot of interviews at Pasagram Guest House, Oyster Bay Beach, Marriott Beach Hotel, L'Esperance, and the Coffee Lounge. So the only place we didn't do much interviews is here at your place. So I ask you now. So from when we start back with interviews, I gonna call and say, well, because we do it like every week or two, we go to the same one. So it's not that we always going to the same hotel.
Understood.
We like do, if we do one today, we might do one in the next 2 weeks again. Because we got so much hotels we do the interviews at. So that is how and we want to acknowledge them the day also of the ceremony, because I think they're doing a great job giving us those hotels, and we don't even have to pay. So I hope at Adonis we don't have to pay either. So we get it for nothing, for free. I have to call you first. Yes, Charna, my girl Charna, my cousin Charna. I think that's all for now. We expected about close to 1,000 people to be there.
Okay.
Just saying that. So I want people to go out and get their tickets. You're going to get a lot of information pertaining to this event from now till December 7th. So we're going to be on the road selling tickets. We're going to be different places that have girls, giving out flyers. I think I want to show these flyers to the people. I will give one of them that you could show. These are one you can show. You can just put it up. Yeah. That's one of the flyers we show. Have on Brat and DJ Mills and Yume and Electra, Dave, Angelique, George Pantoflet, Dr. Petit's on this one as well. Dr. P is on it, Dr. Petit. The lower part, the last,
Yes.
Yeah, so you see he's alive.
It's a great doctor.
Great doctor. So, so all these people, these young girls will be going out and giving flyers to the different places where have a lot of cars passing. So we want you to, get your ticket. Get your ticket for $20. It's very cheap.
My staff don't buy some of the tickets already.
They buy some? Who they get the tickets from?
I went Van
I didn't give the tickets to Van Dorp yet.
The tickets not out?
No, the tickets out at Adolphus.
Not by Van Dorp?
No, it's going by Van Dorp.
Because they had said they had buy tickets, so.
Yeah, it's going by Van Dorp Monday,
So I'm
So,
back with them.
so they're gonna help my
Because
family.
I know some of them don't like to get.
My brother is wants to. I think he got a idea that he wants to bring to you. To go to the different schools and teach them about hospitality, etc. That's something I would, look into.
I wouldn't mind.
And my
doing that.
brother can do that as well because he works at government with the not education, of course not, the finance minister. And they can see, and my sister Charna, she works with the education minister, and we can look in terms of seeing what would the possibility would be if you can go and teach some of the youngsters about hospitality. I think it's a very good
find it's
idea.
not only teachable, but it's something that's within you. It's not only teachable, but it's something within you.
Yeah, but I always tell people this, China. Everybody has everybody God give them. I forgot that word now. Roberto, you have to help me. A gifting. When you're born, God put a gift in you, but you have to find it.
True.
If you don't find it, you're gonna die without it.
Finding you though.
To find it, you have to have the right people around you.
That's
Because
the next thing.
people gonna see what you're all about. Like Roberto just said a while ago, why don't you go and teach hospitality at the schools? That's something that he saw in you. So that's the gift that God put within you. And you are living your gift right now. Your calling. We just talk about a legend. Your calling, and by your calling you have to follow it. That's what you're doing. You're following your calling. So I want to thank you very much for coming on. I think it was great having you on. It was a pleasure having you on. You did a tremendous job, even talking from when you're born up till now. And I want to say one thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to call you about the interviews. I'll tell you from now.
Which interviews? For
The interviews for Interact. I'm going to call you.
No problem.
And say, hey, we coming Saturday.
No problem. We got a spot right here.
Exactly. I just making sure. Just making sure, Charna.
No problem, Jeffrey.
My girl, Charna. And a lady, Roberto even said, but he don't want to come off this thing.
Who?
Roberto, he talking
Why
all.
he didn't come with you? Because I thought he was going to be with you
But
today. Why he didn't come?
No, he don't come no more. He stopped coming. Yeah, he gonna come next year.
Exactly.
Yeah, make you comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you comfortable. At least I think you're comfortable. You're comfortable, right?
Yes, I am.
And he said you are very influential.
Thank you.
Yeah. But anyway, we gonna stop it here. And one of the things we're gonna do is this.
Good afternoon.
You're going to give me your closing remarks. Your closing remarks going to be for maybe 2 minutes.
So I just thank you for having me on to say my part. And anybody tell you anything like you can't do it or you're gonna be recycled, if you know you could do better, leave. How would I say it?
Do what you love and love what you do.
It's not only do what you love and love what you do, but sacrifices are meant to be made. Some people in jobs that they don't even like, and they just there for day-to-day pay. Sacrifices are meant to be made. Sacrifice for something that you really want. And you will see yourself if you have the structure, the people around you, the village.
The village.
Right now, my three first, they had the elders as the village, which meaning Tanti March, Tanti Rosendo, Lean, Tanti Polo,
and
Regina,
the village teaches you.
Yes. And then now my last two, they have us, which is the young cousins. That's my village. Here is a part of my village.
Wow.
We all live as one. We like family now. It's not only about work. Everywhere I work, it was mostly like work. Nobody care about you. It's not only about work. You have to love your staff, make sure your staff comfortable, make sure they're okay. Because sometimes not every staff okay. Sometimes they don't really know how to say it. You have to make sure they're okay.
But the staff are they don't mind coming by you to ask you any question.
Not at all.
So you leave them come to you
As
whenever
as
they
possible.
have any problems.
I'm right here. Even if
Yeah.
it's 4 o'clock in the morning,
They can call you.
call me. I'm here. You could ask any one of my staff. Right now. They will let you know.
I want to do something with you. And before we finish, this is something I do with everybody.
What's that?
And I do it for a reason. I want to show the people how much I appreciate and how much I love them. Because to go on a live stream with people looking at you, I mean, you can't see the people,
That's true.
but they're looking at you. I could see all who looking at you. And the thing about it is, I respect these people. Maybe 10 years ago, you might have told Jeffrey, no, I ain't doing it. I don't want to do it. Some people
How long ago it was when
some
I did
people
the
talk
first interview?
about 3 years ago.
About 3 years, right? Remember
Yeah.
I tell you I didn't want to do it.
Exactly. You know, some people, they tell you, I'm a person that like the background. I don't like to be up front.
Same
A
here.
lot of people tell you that.
Same here.
And then there are some people that I coax them, and eventually they do it. You know, so I understand that some people work from the back. Because you have to have people working from the back. But the thing is, having you on a live stream because of all what you do, I think that's a good thing because people learning from, I learned from you today. This is not only just interview and it's also educational. I learned a lot from you. I learned something that I didn't know before I spoke to you. You know, so I wanna thank you very, very much. And I wanna give you something that I want you to treasure. I give all the people that I interview. It's a good thing that the last time you interviewed, that you didn't get the interview because that time I didn't have this particular gift for the guests. I have it now. And I want to show the people what it have mark on it.
I was live on Interact live stream. Martin legend.
It's a Martin legend. So all I'm telling you is this. Don't leave nobody to you different. You
Never.
are a St. Martin legend. Today you confirm it. Nobody can tell you different. And when you reach on December 7th, people gonna be calling you a legend. So that name Charna, gonna go over to, oh, Charna, that's a Martin legend. They gonna go over to that. And I want you to feel good about it. Because you know what it tells you? I was able to contribute to this country. And I was able to be impactful to my staff. And guess what? I was impactful to the viewers that looked at this live stream. I'm also impactful to my family that I line with all the time. I'm impactful to the village. Because remember in the back, the days gone by when they had Tante Marge, Tante Elaine, Tante Anna, all of them. But now it's us.
I forget Tante Anna. Tante Anna was one of my inspirations. Also
now
to
we
do
gone to
nursing.
the level of Tante Marge. And we
Right?
gone up to that
The
level.
kids call me auntie.
That's what I'm saying. They call you auntie.
reached there.
So you reached there. You're there.
I reached jail.
I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
let's make this thing work. We got
And call me
we got
when you
a
want the
week.
interviews. Call
Yeah,
me if you
I'm
need
I'm
to
gonna
speak in
call
the
you.
schools. I would love
I
to talk
I have
to some kids.
you know L'Espérance is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have L'Espérance on Wednesday because we do only Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Okay.
So we do from 1 to 2. Sometimes I go a little, over 2 o'clock a little, but not much. And I have, on Wednesday, I have a gentleman, please don't miss him. You ever heard about Victor Curlingford? Okay, you might not know. Victor Curlingford was a guy that was instrumental in starting Carnival here on St. Martin. I mean, he got a little older now, but he wants to come and interact. So I gave him Wednesday coming.
Okay.
So on Wednesday, 1 o'clock, he'll be on Interact. And he'll let you know exactly what the things that he did for this country, the people that he touched. He's going to let you know these things. Because it's not just people your age.
I just in the beginning.
Yeah, but you're going to get here. Don't worry. I mean, you're a far place already because
I find so.
you're a legend. But all these guys like Victor Curlingford and stuff like that, they was where you was
And I salute
years
those
ago.
people that actually, had a long time running to be a St. Martin legend. I salute them. Before this, there was some of them you already know they was legends.
Yeah. But a lot of people call on me and they want to become legends. They want to go on, they want to go and interact. I have like over 90 something people want to go and interact. But they can't come and interact all of them at the same time.
True.
And what we do, we just do Wednesday and Saturday.
And Saturday.
So it's going to take a little time. It takes time. But I want to let those people know that they're coming on and interact. Don't worry, we're going to have them on interact.
No problem.
Okay?
And don't forget, here's going to be one of the places.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the list for
Jordan Village, number 5, Kupakoi, Adonis Hotel.
Yeah, but I have to. The person who come in, I'm gonna have to explain them, so they know, hey, where to come. That's all. Charna, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Great job. Continue doing what you're doing. Great manager,
Is to make me
legend,
always.
impactful, humble, but courageous. Take care. I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
And I'm going to see you December 7th. Gospel Life. Bye-bye. God bless all of the viewers as well that was on, especially my brother, Keisha as well. Thank you for coming on.
Love ya.
Lydia, my girl, my regular viewer, always on. Thank you so much for being on this program. Again, we're going to finalize and finish end this particular interview. Bye-bye. Love all of you.